Have you ever wondered what goes into creating an episode of UH? Be a fly on the wall as Jay and Beck brainstorm, banter, and offer a glimpse into their madness. It may be crazy, personal, or messy, but hey, it's how they get shit done. So kick off your shoes, pour yourself a drink of the day, grab that comfy throw blanket, and attempt to relax as you enter into the minds of the Maniacs. Welcome to the Writing Sessions.
It's just a buck. Who gives a fuck?
So this is season 3, episode 11. We don't know yet, the Writing Sessions. You have any idea for a title?
Not easy.
Do you want to have it be like Battle of the Retro Renegades? Or Retro Renegade something?
Yeah, no, I was thinking our name has to be in it other than that.
Okay.
Retro Renegades.
Let's just go with Retro Renegades. So this is season 3, episode 11, Retro Renegades, the Writing Sessions.
I don't know if you want to start in the arcade, start it differently.
Right,
or...
yeah, no, we're definitely going to start it differently. I think we should hear video game sounds, arcade sounds.
Yeah, arcade sounds.
Okay.
That was kind of very Christopher Walken. Yeah, arcade sounds.
Shit, my dog is ringing for sure now. I definitely heard him ring.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry, Jay. I got to do it.
All right, don't worry about it. It's only 3 minutes,
okay.
Whatever.
Be right back. Okay, let me be careful of the cord this time. You gotta go potty. Let's do it now. Come on, you gotta go potty. God damn it! Why do I keep knocking my fucking? Break my thing. It's my chair.
You need to fucking edit those two together, dude. Because I'm just fucking hearing like, I'll be back in 5 minutes.
The cat is getting so smart. He knows how to time it to run out the door with the dogs.
Oh boy.
And I have to go out there and get him, dude. And it's getting worse. He's going farther and farther every time he goes out.
They're like velociraptors. They look for the weakness and then they exploit it.
I forgot how smart cats are. And slinky and shit.
Do you know, I fucking locked the cat in this computer room the other night. Because, like, at night, my fucking routine is I start with the computer room. You know, I just shut all the lights off. I shut the door. I shut everything off. She fucking snuck in. I didn't even see her. So Disaster got up like an hour later and this comes back in. Have you seen Muse? And I'm like, she was out there, you know, and she opens up the door and she came running out. She was in my room for like an hour.
Uh-oh.
If it was the boy, it would have been different because she looks for plastic bags. That's all she cares about. She wants to eat plastic bags and swallow them. But the boy would have went under my desk and fucking tore it up.
Oh.
Like when she said in the fucking computer room, for a second, I didn't think it was the girl cat. I thought, was it the boy cat? And I freaked the fuck out.
Right.
But thank God it was her, because seriously, dude, all my shit would have been destroyed. PS2 is the greatest selling video game console of all time.
Right.
But yet, when you try and go on eBay and buy one, you can't find one under $100. If they sold fucking 38,000 million of these, how come it's $100? Like a TurboGrafx new is like 400 or something. And that's like the most sought after. Like, what the fuck?
I think I'd want the bigger PS2. I wouldn't want the Slim too, because the Slim just died. We got a Slim.
Yeah, that's what I had. Yeah.
Yeah, and it didn't last long.
Yeah.
So.
They're so totally different. The other one's big.
Yeah, it's big.
Maybe it's got more machinery.
That's what I think.
I want more machinery.
More machinery, even though it's big and bulky.
It looks like a building. That's what it looks like.
When do I have time to play video games anymore? I don't even have time.
Yeah, I know. That's why I like the retro ones, because I can take an hour.
Yeah.
Like if if I know I'm at the last stretch of editing, or I come home and I got an hour to kill, I can rattle off fucking 10 games easily.
Is it me, or as we're getting older, isn't time going faster?
Oh my God, it just keeps speeding up. There'll be nights. There are these rare nights where I don't have anything to do. Mm-hmm. I finished an episode. I'm ahead. we write tomorrow, let's say, and I'm like, okay, tonight's have drinks and play fucking games. And I'll look at the clock and it'll say 11:10. And then I go pee, come back. It's 1:30.
Yeah.
I come have another drink, couple games, and then it's 3:30. And I'm like, that's like 4 hours. If I put in The English Patient and another movie, it would seem like forever.
Right.
But this just flew. I like how your dog is now like an honorary member of our writing sessions.
I can't even find footage without in the background.
No,
it's going to be really sad when she passes, man, because I'm used to this sound. As weird as it is, like you hear the snoring or whatever, she follows me everywhere, so I hear it all the time. So if I go to bed, she lays on my side on the floor. And then if I go on and watch TV, she comes out and lays next to me on the floor near the couch, and you hear. And then, just hear little toes tapping on the floor. She follows you around. She's like my little homegirl. Her and Flicky are in here. Yeah, Blue's not in here. Blue goes in and lays with Caddy. He has a bed he likes to lay on with blankies. It's so adorable. But I told Cat, I'm like, it's going to be so lonely when she passes.
She might live another, you never know.
I'm hoping. We're keeping her going on medicine and stuff, but yeah, she's a little fixture this season.
My little guy he's very lovable though, for sure. Like, we have this new thing now, and he doesn't mind. He loves it. After we eat and everything, I go, oh, Dupre.
Yeah.
And then he comes trotting out, and we come up on the couch. I put a blankie over my legs and spread him a bit, so it's like I make a little hammock, and then I pick him up and put him on his right side with his little arm sticking out, and then I have this little burrito blanket that got me, and I cover him with the burrito blanket and bunch it up under his arms and his head so he has like support, and then he doesn't move. He just stays right there. He won't move, and his little legs shake and shit. He's dreaming.
Aww.
If he didn't bite cords and jump at the door,
he'd be perfect.
He'd be a perfect cat. But hey, nobody's perfect.
No, none of them are.
In general. And then if you don't feed him on time, like they have an atomic clock that would make NASA jealous.
Yes, mine too, yep.
He starts biting wire. He'll go around biting things, ripping apart bags, biting wires.
Holy shit.
Fucking tearing shit. Yeah, he gets pissed and you gotta feed him and he's fine. Yeah, he's a little fucking
mine
punk.
just comes in and goes, because he's hungry. Blue will whine. And Mammoth just lays there snoring next to me.
You see me. I look down at my cat and I go, you ain't missing many meals.
I know, that's the thing. I'm like, you're not starving, guys. Just relax.
You look a little fat to me.
Yeah.
You'd be rich in the fucking Amadeus days.
Yeah, they're portly little pork chops. They're meatballs.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
They have nothing to complain about.
This is how we do it.
That's how we do it.
That's how we do it. That's what I said to Superfuzz today.
You said that's how we do it?
I scooped him up, put a burrito blanket on, and I went, that's how we do it.
What's the fastest you've ever gone in a car?
I think I went about near 120. Like we were on a stretch.
Uh-huh.
I went, let me just try this. I think I got it close to 120. Those older cars, how they would go. A little quicker.
120? Okay.
Close, like 110 maybe, something like that.
I was in RX-7, and he said, are you ready? And we were on 690 coming up towards DeWitt, like where we used to live on Thompson Road. And I was driving, and we did 144 miles an hour, and I almost had a heart attack. My heart started racing so fast, and I was young. It was like...
Were you on a straightaway? You're on a straightaway,
yeah,
right?
But I had to slow down to get off the ramp. I never gone that fast. Now that's at.
Did you feel like you're going to lose control? Like the steering wheel wasn't steering?
No, I was in control, but I was afraid that like one little thing, all it would take is one little thing, like another car coming out or another car being in the way or something. You know what I mean? Something, or get boxed in, and I'm going that fast, and I can't go around. I was just a wreck that fast. I remember just feeling like I can't keep up with this. Like it was just too fast. It was too fast. Now I've done 100. That was pretty average. But that extra 44
Yeah.
miles, that fucked me up. So I can't imagine
That's a lot.
flying a plane at 9 Gs and trying. I know it's the sky, but still, you're telling me that's a certain kind of person that's piloting that, man.
Yeah, you got to be a wingnut to do that.
Mm-hmm.
How many G's is the cyclone?
What's the cyclone?
Because I thought I was going to die on that.
A ride called the cyclone?
It's at Coney Island. We went with Lizzie and Don. They love roller coasters, by the way. I hadn't been on a roller coaster in decades. And they're like, come on, dude. Don, come on, bro. We'll fucking get some beers after. You're not going to die. It'll be fun, dude. It'll be fucking great. Because it doesn't flip or anything. It just goes fast and swirls around. It's like wooden. It creaks and shit.
Right.
And it's only like a shitty little bar. There's no fucking modern strap or anything. And as soon as it fucking took off, it surprised me. I thought, we're going to be fast and I'll be able to handle it. Within 3 seconds, I went, oh my God, we're going to die. I can't handle this. We went, it was like the dude slammed on the gas. It didn't have a graceful, it just went, and I was like, and then it took a picture at a certain point, and we have it. I got a copy. It shows Liz and Don in the front, and they got their arms raised, and they're like, their mouths open, they're smiling, they're like, yeah.
Yeah.
And you see me in the back looking down, like crouched.
Yeah.
And just crouched, and her hair is in front of her face. We just look miserable.
Oh, you had down there with you?
Yes, Disaster was there too. Yeah, she's in the picture. And I got off that ride, and I said, don't ever fucking do that to me again.
What'd they say to that?
You want to go on this next one? And I look at the next one, and it's on an arm where it's spinning. It goes, no way. It was a roller coaster that went, picture like a giant spire in the fucking air, like a big obelisk. It went up one side, came straight down 30 stories, then came up and swirled, and we're watching them on it. You couldn't pay me a fucking $1 million to go on that.
$1 million you'd go on it. Come on.
I know, dude, but I mean,
$1 million?
I almost had a heart attack on the cyclone.
Okay, right now, I'm going to give you $1 million tax-free dollars to ride the fastest roller coaster in the world in Abu Dhabi, the Formula Rossa. You're going to be doing almost 5 Gs. You'll be done with the roller coaster in 4.9 seconds.
It's 4.9 seconds?
And this is a huge roller coaster from start to finish in 4.9 seconds. You're doing 240 miles an hour. There you go.
It might shock us, dude.
I'm looking at pictures of people on this thing, and they look okay, but it's not really up close, so I can't tell. Their mouths are open. You've seen those videos where the people that go into those balls that they launch up on a rubber band type thing, and they pass out. They're always like, when they slump and they're fucking bouncing, and then they wake up screaming, and then they go pass out again.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You think
I love that.
You would probably, knowing you'd pass out, and then by the time the ride's over, you'd have the $1 million. You just got to make sure that shit's locked on tight to you before you pass out.
But it's taking your brain and smashing it against your skull wall and crushing it.
It is. It definitely is.
This can't be true. It says the cyclone at Coney Island, the duration is 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
That's
and
long.
At the top speed, it can go 3.75 Gs. Mm-hmm. It was frightening, dude. It was fucking frightening.
Well, wait a minute. How fast is the Viper in Darien Lake?
The Viper. Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably not even comparable to the Coney Island one, but I want to know.
That still exists, by the way?
I think so.
Okay. The Viper. Top speed, 50 miles an hour.
Oh, that's not fast.
Top speed, yeah. Because it does like loop-de-loops and shit, right?
Yeah, it does loops.
Yeah, it's like twists and loops, and the Abu Dhabi one must be just fucking...
So for $1 million, would you do it? I would.
I'd have to. And then I'd make contingency plans, though.
Like if you didn't make it?
Like make sure you have the fucking ambulance on speed dial. I might have to get a CAT scan, make sure my brain's not bleeding.
Maybe they better have an aspirin waiting for you for when you get off to thin the blood for the heart attack.
Yeah. Well, at our age, it's different, because our pipes are fucking more rusty than the young kids. We might have a stroke, we might,
People
I don't know.
Have strokes.
You know what? You don't see many old people on fucking roller coasters.
I've never seen an old
pizza.
person. I've never seen anyone with white or gray hair get on a roller coaster.
Nobody with white or gray hair has gotten on a roller coaster now.
I haven't seen it. What do you call those things that you go up ski mountains on? I see, the older people take
Chairlift?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's as fast as they go, is the chairlift.
Or maybe one of those big slow Ferris wheels that go very slow.
Yeah, that are just like, you look at the scenery.
Yeah.
And it's cool.
But I
It's
haven't
nice.
even seen them on that, but yeah.
You're not seeing them on the fucking Himalaya.
Right.
You
Or
know?
the pirate ship swinging back and forth.
Yeah.
I fucking
Or the
hate
pirate
that one.
ship.
That's the worst ride ever.
Oh my God.
The pirate
that's a
ship
crazy
is
one.
my nemesis, dude. That and the cloud thing. You know the cloud thing that goes around on a pendulum?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Oh.
Yep. It stays level, but it goes up in a circle and
Yep.
it comes down like on an arm.
And your ass flies up off the seat and then it slams down.
I'm not doing that.
I don't like it because I felt like I was going to fly out of it. I'd have to hold myself in every time we'd be dropping.
I tried to get fucking cute when I was with my friends at the fair when I was like 18, and we went on that Ferris wheel where each cart is in a cage that spins.
Yes.
When we started spinning forward and then stopped and went backwards, I felt like, oh, I might puke.
Oh, I did puke.
Like, this is bad. You did puke.
I did.
That was the last time I ever did any crazy fucking ride.
I think that might have been my last.
That fucked me up, dude.
That was your last one after your roller coaster?
And then the roller coaster came with Lizzie and Don 3 decades later.
And then the roller coaster came. Okay.
Yeah, then I wasn't prepared for it.
Oh, shit. So I haven't been on a roller coaster since my 20s. Early 20s.
Yeah, me too. Go around there. Yeah.
There's no way. I would probably
We
have
can't risk it. The
No.
blood flow might build up in an artery that has a weak area that normally we would be okay, but it fucking bursts through it or something.
Especially at those G's.
Uh-huh.
And you're right about your head.
Swiftness.
Your brain rattles around because I remember being on a roller coaster once and getting off when I was younger and my head hurt bad because it was a janky one where it rattled you all around and you feel like you have whiplash when you get off. Everything hurts. And
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that feeling.
yeah.
Well, you're fine with the spinny shit?
No, not anymore.
I can't do any spinny
I
things.
used to love, I had two favorite ones but I could not do it now. One was called the Enterprise. Do you remember that one? That was
Sounds familiar.
You were inside of a pod with cages that you could put your hands on the cage on the side.
Yeah.
And then someone sat between your legs. And then it was a Ferris wheel, but your thing went forward. That might be the one you're talking about. And as you went forward, the G's would get it going so that you didn't feel... it started on its side and then it lifted up. So you start on your side with the person between your legs and then imagine a Ferris wheel on its side spinning fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so your cart flies up straight. And then as it raises on an arm, it raises to like an actual Ferris wheel, but you're going forward, up and down fast. So you're going...
Oh,
up.
yeah.
That was one of my favorite rides, the Enterprise.
Okay.
The second one was the one where you stand up in it, the Roundup. Remember the Roundup?
The Gravitron, I remember it as.
Not the Gravitron, the Roundup.
The round one where it's like open air.
Yes, and you had a little
And
tiny...
you're in the cage, you're flattened.
Yes.
And it spins.
Yes.
And it goes tilt.
Those were my two favorite rides at the fair.
You're fucking nuts, dude.
I just loved
couldn't
it
do
because
those.
it was like the gravity kept you locked in. Unless that ride stopped for some reason and then you drop, but...
Well, did you get off and stumble for the next hour?
No, I was fine. Yeah, and I loved the Gravitron too because it spun. So I like the spin rides. Yes, I think I like the spins. I wasn't a huge fan of the coasters. I wasn't a fan of the pirate ships, anything that's pendulous like that. Those ones that really scare me are the ones that go straight up and then drop.
Yeah.
That really tall one. You ever see that really tall pendulum one that has like a little thing, like cages on the bottom, and only has a couple of them? And then it spins all the way up in the air like a hammer.
Yeah.
My stomach's spinning just thinking of that.
You know what? I do nice rides. I do the log ride. I do the log ride.
Wait,
I go.
You like the Himalayan?
What was the Himalaya?
Remember? It was like...
No, because that just spins in a circle and then it spins backwards. That's all it does.
You don't like that?
No, I can't. Everything's just streaking, and then I get dizzy. You got to be up and down or something nice. The log ride, like if I was at the fair, I would do log ride. I would do two people, and you're in a little thing, and it's like a haunted house, but you're sitting and it's going through it nice and slow.
Oh,
you know what I
okay.
mean?
Okay.
Ghost Town or whatever
Those
the
are
fuck.
like kids ride.
Yeah, and then they had this really awesome ride at the fair. And when we went to Coney Island, they had one on display, but it wasn't working, which pissed me off.
Okay.
I think it was called like the Astroliner or something. It looked like a rocket, like a Saturn V. You get in it, you close the doors, you're in darkness. It shows a fucking movie at the end, like there's a projection screen.
Oh, yeah, but you don't really do anything but tilt in it, right?
It goes up and down and tilts side to side.
These
So
are
like
the little kid.
yeah. Yeah, I remember you went to the planet of the ant people and you had to dodge ant dudes coming after you, and then it just went and landed and you got off and I was good.
Did you ever like the spinning swings?
No fucking way.
Did you always have a fear you'd go fly, the thing would break?
Oh my God, of course.
Okay.
They're not checking every link.
No, I used to.
I go, there's got to be a bad link, dude.
I used to worry when I'd get out of.
What if it breaks? I'm going to go flying and I'm going to die. It's going to be horrible.
And I wonder if people did die on those. Probably, right?
Had to have had to. What if one broke and you're on your side flying in the air and you're hoping that one hangs on?
I was on a double Ferris wheel and a storm came through and it started raining and they were supposed to shut the ride down. And they just kept it going till the end because we were almost done. And then all of a sudden, the chains and rope, all I heard, and we were at the top of the top. It was a 2 Ferris wheel, so we were at the top of the Ferris wheels. And it moved quicker. It wasn't like a slow one. And I just heard... And I looked down and the fucking chain and the rope fell off it at the fair.
Oh, my God.
And I was like...
We're stuck. We're stuck at the top in the rainstorm.
We're getting soaked. They couldn't do anything to get us down. It took hours, dude. We were stuck on it for hours, and I was with one of the kids I babysat.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Did you see the pirate that almost tipped over?
No.
There's this video, maybe like a year ago or something, I saw it, where the pirate's going up and down, right?
Yeah.
And every time it went up, the platform on the ground would lift a little bit.
And then people started running and getting on it?
That's right. People ran and they got on and held it down while they slowed it down.
That was the cloud one. The cloud one I hate. The one that I hate exactly like you described, your level, but it goes...
When it's swinging back up, you better have heavy shit down there to hold you to the ground, and it didn't.
If those people didn't come and stand on that ride, can you imagine? Everyone started running over and jumping on to hold it down.
It's amazing that the people that got on it that were holding the bar was enough weight, because you're not only trying to equal the weight of the people on the fucking thing, but it's swinging up in the air and trying to lift off the ground with force. Now that I think about it, I'm like, I remember watching it multiple times going, it's a miracle that their weight and them holding on to that kept it on the ground. When you'd go to the fair or something and see the people operating these things, they were smoking a cigarette, looking away with a tractor trailer hat on, not even paying attention.
Come on down and play for $5. $5, 5 turns, 5 turns. Win.
What's that? Do I win the bear?
Yes.
I'm gonna make a new chain of fucking fast food joints, but it's all carnival food.
That sounds pretty amazing.
Funnel cakes, corn dogs, fried dough, sausage sandwiches, like anything you can find, like all the best shit. We're going to go around the carnivals, have people go and report and tell us what the most tasty shit is, fried or whatever. You can go in there and it's like, that's all it is. I'd like to let you know that the doomsday clock.
Yeah.
The doomsday clock advanced to 90 seconds to midnight, the closest to apocalypse it's ever been.
Of course.
So, smoke them while you got them, which I did a little too much last night, man. Holy fuck.
Uh-oh.
One after another.
Okay, how many hoons did you get? Like 6?
Like 10.
Oh, did you just buy a pack or?
No, I get the Lucy's, $2 for 3. So it was like $7 to get 10. And, when you're gallery hopping and shit, you hang out outside, and on the way somewhere you're smoking, on the way back, So it kind of went a little fucking overboard. But,
it happens.
Yeah, and I did something really stupid today.
What's that?
Which was, I don't really usually drink coffee, so I woke up and drank coffee, which Disaster had made, which I should have known was a bad idea because I don't know what they do, but her family is notorious for making horrifically strong coffee. I have the same fucking packet with the coffee in it, and I make it, and it's light, and it's just not bad. So I was already shaky, and then I'm like I'm going to go to the store to get some drinks, and then I stop off at Dunkin' and get an iced coffee. So between the iced coffee and the coffee this morning, I'm shaking like I got fucking Parkinson's, dude.
Jesus, dude.
I couldn't even hardly fucking edit, dude. Editing was extremely difficult because my hand was trembling. I was shaky.
How many scoops did she put in there?
I don't even know, but the Disaster family, you can never have coffee with them. I remember I had this coffee cup that had a button on it, and you'd put your cream and sugar in there, and you hit the button, and it had a little spinny thing at the bottom of the cup, and it would fucking... But it was hard to clean the spinny thing at the bottom, and when I tried to clean it, snapped off. That's another thing that fucked me up today. What? Was the temperature. Like, halfway down, it's fucking getting cold, so I go and refresh it to keep it warm.
Right.
Oh, dude.
You refreshed it, so you added more coffee to it.
I had like 3 coffees today, dude.
Dude, no wonder you're shaking. You're supposed to just have 1 cup of decent coffee in the morning, just a nice bowl, and then that's it for the day. Yeah,
well, I started falling asleep with my cat. I'm like, you know what? I got to write tonight. I got to get some power. Got to have the power, man.
Yeah.
Not doing much. After 3 cups of coffee, I should be flying around like the Flash.
It doesn't work like that anymore as we get older. It just kind of makes us nauseous and shaky as we get older.
Pretty much.
Like when we were young, I remember getting high off coffee. I remember going to Perkins with Disaster and everybody, and we would get pots, the big thermos pots. They would bring them over. We'd say, just leave them on the table, because we would deplete the pot in 1 round, and then we'd get the waitress to get another round. We would drink coffee like we were at a bar drinking.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember just being up all night with my friends, just walking around a summer warm night. It was just like we had energy. Now,
yeah, that's what Rick and I were just talking about. We would say to our parents, how can you not move around? Why aren't you out doing things? And they're like, you'll see.
Yeah.
And they were right.
They were right. So if there was a product you could invent for the arcade, what would that product be?
Product for the arcade. Might be some kind of glove that you can help press the button quicker. Do you know what they used to do? There was this game called Track and Field. I forget where I saw it, but people would be getting pretty good high scores. And then they started noticing astronomical scores. What we used to do is you would take a C or a D cell battery, and the 2 buttons are next to each other, and you run them over the batteries left and right, and it presses them both kind of quicker.
Oh.
Other people would put their middle finger between the 2 buttons, put a pencil on their middle finger, and then you put your pointy finger and your ring finger on top of the pencil, and you go left and right. You can do that quicker like that.
Oh.
But people started bringing in, you know how like there's those carving knives that you use that are electric for like turkeys and shit, and it goes, it's like a saw? They would take those and just hover it over the button and press the fucking device on, and it would push the buttons like insanely fast.
Like, you might as well just grab a vibrator.
Yeah, they were doing all sorts of shit, dude, to get those buttons to move faster. A dildo that can also make your fucking arcade scores. Yeah, super dildos, 2800. last time we went to Lidl, I usually get something cheap, like a cheap pizza, just in case I'm starving.
Right.
So they had Elio's there, and I know it's awful, but I'm like, I can throw it in the fucking oven, I can eat it real fast. Well, I won't gag. And then they had a brand from Lidl, 3 pizzas, like round pizzas in a box.
Okay.
And it was the same price as the Elio's, and they're big. And I'm like, oh, fuck. It said like gourmet and shit on it. And I put it in the fucking oven the other day, dude. It was like Elio's is King Daddy compared to this.
It was that bad?
It was fucking awful. It tasted like SpaghettiOs sauce.
Ew.
You know, the fucking crust was weird, and it just had a really weird flavor. And I was like, what the fuck? I could have got Elio's, at least to be edible. You know, now I got 2 there. I'm not going to be eating those tonight. I'll eat a fucking bagel before I eat that again.
Even a Red Baron's better than that.
Even the Stouffer's fucking French bread is pretty good.
Yeah, those are good.
They burn your face off, but you know.
Yeah. You got to be patient enough to wait because you always blister the top of your mouth.
Those fucking things are especially, and Hot Pockets do that.
And pizza, those little pizza.
I'd rather have a Hot Pocket, dude. And they're not good.
No, they're not. Just like those little, Cat gets those little pizza bites, or what are they called? Pizza.
Oh, they had those too. I'd rather have those.
Those aren't bad.
I can't think of a worse fucking frozen pizzas I've ever had.
Yeah, you would have been better off grabbing a bag of those for the freezer because you can at least put a few.
Fucking A.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, what can you do, right? Hey, you know what?
What?
I have a new enterprise for us that nobody even deals with. We're going to make specialized drink toothpicks for drinks.
Yeah, because there's only swords and umbrellas and toothpicks.
That's it. That's it.
I haven't seen anything else that's fancy. I've seen straws or coffee stirrer type things.
Yeah, we can make all sorts of shit that would make the drinks fucking sell like crazy.
Especially in those upscale bars. You know they're going to want cool garnishes too. Are we going to create the garnishes or just the actual sticks?
The sticks. Like for the fancy people, we can make like a cane, like that Taco had and putting on the Ritz that lit up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we could just have a couple different types of things that we can produce that are really cool.
You know, it has glow stick shit in it, so you crack it and shake it.
Yeah.
And it's a glowing little thing.
Tiny. But it's small,
tiny,
small enough to stab some olives with.
I know we can do it because there's glow things that you can put in your mouth, like a mouthpiece.
Yeah.
And they have these tiny little glow sticks that you slip in each side and you crack them. They're really tiny.
Oh.
And they light up your mouth, you know.
Okay.
So we can do it.
So we just have to make like a toothpick looking thing and slide the glow stick in it. So you would crack it, slide it in.
And it's all in one. The glow stick's already in it.
Okay.
Just like a glow stick. And you just snap it, shake it, and poke your shit, stick it in there, you know.
But we'd have to have a sharp edge on the tip of it somehow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it'll be a hard, pointy plastic, you know, maybe at the tip. We'll do a sword, like you just said, 8-bit sword.
Yep.
You know, for the homies, we can have fucking like, you know, an AK or some shit.
An AK. A Rambo knife.
A Rambo knife.
We have to have,
you know,
some girly shit too. Like, yeah.
like a unicorn.
Ooh, what about
porn?
a flamingo with one leg that pokes down through it?
Yeah, one leg that pokes down. That's right.
The flamingo,
for the gay dudes, it could be like a little dude with a dick coming down, you know. For the bachelorette parties, they can have those too, you know. We
have so many ideas and no way to execute this at all.
If we had money, I would say right now, as we're talking, I'd call up my business dude and go, okay, we're going to be making fucking, you know, toothpicks or drinks.
And we need you to distribute these to all the major swanky places.
Get it going. Yeah. Get me some artists. We're going to make up some 3D models, and then we're going to fucking, you know, and then start selling them. Nobody has anything on that market at all.
That market is wide open.
Fucking stupid umbrellas that never stay open anyway.
Yeah.
Fucking garbage.
That never stay open. Maybe we're umbrella-holics. Maybe we make an umbrella that actually stays open.
Yeah, exactly.
And lights up.
Yeah. All sorts of shit. For Santa, the Santa drink, it could be a cane.
Oh, themed for holidays.
Holiday ones, like, little skull one.
Valentine's Day heart.
Valentine's Day heart that's like bleeding and jagged at the bottom.
Oh, a rose.
A rose for the fucking, you know, anniversary times. A million of them. At the baseball stadium, you can fucking sell one. It's a bat. the bat, like at the Yankee game.
So today we're going to talk about the all-important adult Disney of Florida, and that would be The Villages and Loofah Story.
You know what I saw recently that I never knew about? I don't know if you've known about this or not, but this person put up a chart because he was taking pictures of cars in Florida, and they have, you know, those fluffy things you use in the shower that are different colors?
Scrubby thing, like you put the soap in it? Yeah.
Okay, you know how they come in different colors?
Mm-hmm.
Well, in Florida, people put the scrubby thing in the door or on their antenna of their car, and the colors represent stuff. And I didn't even know this was a thing, and I looked it up, and there's a chart.
No shit.
Yeah, there was a whole chart of them, and this person went around taking pictures of cars with those things on them, and it was real.
Okay.
So now you know.
Wow. If you're a dude and you see a chick with the pink saying, I'm down to get down, you follow her to the fucking gas station and say, hey, man.
It's code.
I see you got the pink thing, huh?
Yeah. It's a code
I'm a
thing.
blue and I'm ready for you or whatever,
Yeah.
you know? So they're going beyond the dating and the grinder type apps and all that to something different.
It's called the loofah code. Here it is. The Villages loofah code. White is novices and beginners. Purple is voyeur and people who like to watch. Pink is a soft swap, people who like to do it with others in the room. Blue is the lowest level of full swap, those who can play well with others. Yellow is a mid-level swap for those who want to have fun but are still nervous. Black is a full swap, those who say what the hell and let it all go down. And then teal is bisexual for those that want to increase their dating chances. Florida's friendliest hometown welcome guide to the loofah code.
That's insane.
Yeah.
This is like learning about Furbies.
What do you mean Furbies?
Or furries.
Oh. I was like, what? What? There's Furbies now?
Well, I guess there probably is a Furbies out there. They dress as Furbies and jump around.
Well, there are, yeah. I'm sure there are. Holy shit.
I mean, there's bronies, you know?
Bronies?
Yeah, they love My Little Pony.
Oh, yeah. They're called bronies?
Bronies, I think.
Oh, my Lord.
That's a little too much. I don't know if you were there when I had one, but in that first room that we all hung out in, I had a giant cutout Indiana Jones. Like near the door.
I don't think he was there when I was.
He might have got fucked up because we used to wrestle and shit and whatever. You know, running around, you bump into it, and they got rid of it. But I used to wake up.
Yeah.
You know, on my couch thing, and the first thing I see is a thing standing there, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, those.
And then I'm like, oh shit.
They give you fucking heart attacks.
Yeah, man.
When I worked at the movie theater, they used to give them to us. They used to give us all the movie posters once they would go out, and they would give us the cardboard cutouts. And people would throw dibs on them, like, I want the Lion King one, you know, and take the Lion King. I want the Crow one.
Yeah.
So they had cardboard cutouts for the movies, and I think I grabbed a couple. I can't remember what I had, but I ended up giving them to people. You know me, it's like when I worked at the Halloween store, I'd give shit away. Movie theater job was fun, by the way. It was probably my most fun job. Because we had a cool crew. I could go in and watch movies while I cleaned. I made sure I timed everything, dude, so I could walk down the aisles. You know how they walk down the middle of the aisles and check everybody? And then well, you have to do that like once a movie. You have to make sure nobody's throwing shit around. So I would time it in each theater so that I could see a complete movie within a shift. So I'd stand at the back for a while, for like 15 minutes, and watch part of the movie. And then I'd do my walk down with my little flashlight. I'd go down to the screen, turn around, walk back, and then stand at the back for a few more minutes, and then I'd leave. And then I'd go to the next theater and catch the next movie and do it. So I would do that so that I could see every movie that was playing.
That's brilliant.
I was like, I'll clean. I'd rather do that than concession stand stuff. But then,
did you ever bust people hopping theaters? Because we used to do that. You'd pay for one movie, and after it was over, we'd go run into the next one. You know what I mean? Did you ever
at Carousel, when I worked there, yes. But when I worked at Fayetteville, they didn't do that because they were all like, they were good on their best behavior at the Fayetteville one.
I love the Fayetteville
That
theater.
was my favorite. It was Lowe's.
Lowe's Theaters welcomes you to the exciting world of the movies. Smoking is not permitted in this auditorium. It's the law. certificates are available at the box office. Thanks for helping us keep the theater clean. As you exit the auditorium, please deposit litter in trash receptacles in the lobby. Please be considerate and don't talk during the show.
Thank you for coming to Lowe's. Sit back and relax. Enjoy the show.
Was that black dude there?
Yes, Rich. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You know his name?
I used to work with him, Rich. He was my man.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The one that would take your ticket at the front?
Yeah, he was all smiley. He was the best, happiest guy ever. He was so positive. Yep.
I cannot fucking believe that you fucking know that, dude.
Yeah, Rich, man. He was my pal.
Oh my God. Can I talk with reverence about this dude?
He was so nice. He'd always smile. Hi, Beck. I'd be carrying 40-pound bags of popcorn
So he
kernels.
really was nice?
He was really nice. He was so
Dude.
positive, happy guy, like a staple. He was a staple.
Can't believe you know that. It's like Disco Mike to me.
Yeah, Rich. He actually, when he died, he got a big write-up here.
He did. Yeah, I saw it because I'm on Syracuse.com. That made me really sad. One summer, we went to the movies every fucking day. Go to movies all the time. They would drop us off at Fayetteville Mall, and we saw Gremlins. It was the year of Gremlins 2, another 48 Hours. I think it was Army of Darkness. Like, we just saw everything there, and we loved it because he made the experience great. So now when and I talk, like I even said, if I die and like standing before me is
Rich.
Bob Ross, Rich, and Mr. Rogers, I'm going to feel great.
Imagine if Rich was there to take your ticket to heaven. That'd be so
That's what
cool.
I mean. Hey, how you doing? You know,
He's
because
so
you instantly felt welcome. It was amazing.
He was so cool too, Jay. He would let me crush hoons. Best guy.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
He was beloved.
Damn, you're really lucky, dude.
I know. I told you that was my favorite job. I met all these cool people there. It was like a breakfast club kind of deal. And the craziest thing is, like, if you'd be down and out, like, the magical shit would happen in Fayetteville. Like, I remember one time I didn't have money. I was so broke, and I had car payment coming or something. And we didn't get paid on time, and I was really upset. And I was up where they would play the movies in the room where, you know, the reel's going. And my boss was up there. He was an older, white-haired guy. He was so nice. He was like,
What you doing?
oh, just stressing out a little bit, you know? And he's like,
Oh, okay, you can sit up here, just relax, you know, and I'll be back, you know, keep an eye on the projector.
okay. And I was sitting in there, and then one of the crew girls comes up, and she's like,
Hey, Beck, how's it going?
oh, a little stressed out, you know, like, I need money. And
Okay, I'm gonna say a prayer for you.
I'm like, oh, boy. She went over to the projector, and she sat near it, and she started saying a prayer, and I thought, this chick is crazy.
Right.
But she was nice. And I went back downstairs, and I was working, and lady came up, wanted popcorn or whatever. I said, oh, okay, yeah. You know what? For 25 cents more, you can get the large.
Okay.
And so I gave it to her, and she came back, and she handed me an envelope. And I was like, what's this? And she goes,
What's your name?
and I go, Beck?
Oh, here you go, Beck. You were really nice, and you upsold me, and I was a secret shopper, so this is for you.
When I opened, it was $100.
What?
And I was short, like, something stupid, like $25 I was short.
Oh my God.
And, like, all this good stuff happened to me there. This place is blessed, man. Probably because you had Rich at the front door.
Yep, we felt that too. Like, that is my favorite time movie going, and it won't ever be beaten because it just wasn't. We knew that place had the movie magical feel to it.
Thank you for coming to Lowe's. Sit back, relax,
Yeah,
enjoy the show.
That's right.
We're
50 Creature Ranch.
Yeah. We're dead in the heart of winter. Oh my God.
Yeah. Who just likes to chill out there and go left and right.
Right.
Fucking, I'm not talking bad about him, no.
No.
I don't want his buddies coming.
I can laugh now at it just because it's funny when you think about him just sidestepping like a cartoon, you know?
Yeah.
But it wasn't funny at the time. It was scary.
That could be its mating ritual. It wants a threesome. You know, like how birds, like, you know, they're trying to sound the most, you're young and you're strong.
Virile,
Yeah. That's what it's trying to do. And it's checking out. Maybe you can see through the walls, and it's fucking sitting there going,
God damn it, I fucking want to get in there, but I don't know, maybe I need to do a dance.
Well,
Left and right's good, right?
just needs left.
yeah, left and right creature.
I just
Fucking
hear that.
weirdo.
Hey there, little Red Riding Hood. You
Yeah.
sure are looking good.
Yeah. It sits around listening to Lord Such all day.
Right.
It's a goth, shifty creature. Jack the Ripper.
Oh,
Shifty creature. What if it's a mentally challenged shifty creature and he
Oh.
just dumped its ass here?
Jesus, man. You never think of that.
They're not all fucking smart. They have to have defects too, dude.
Oh, I'm sure. And I never, ever. You never think of creatures having, like, mental deficiencies. You never think of that. You just think they're predators. You don't think that they're possibly genetically disposed of mental illness.
Simple, shifty creature.
Right. Shit.
Fucking just goes left and right.
Side shuffle.
Hey, space woman Beck, will you pass me a lighter for my space hoon?
Here you go. Here is your lighter for the space hoon.
God, I really fucking need... what the hell's going on with Sally over there, dude? What are we going to do with her?
Sally has been problematic lately.
Yeah, we're trying to get some fucking work done. Every time I turn around, it's shifting left and right in the ship. And then I go, oi, go do some paperwork, will ya? And then it like moves its shoulders, like twitches them, and then continues left and right.
I sent Sally down to get some soil samples, and I noticed she was in the backyard of somebody, just shuffling left and right. She came back finally after some hours, but there were no soil samples in hand.
Oh, really? Well, I was trying to probe somebody's asshole, and I hold out my hand, and I go, probe. And then I'm like, probe. And then I look behind me, and Sally's holding the probe, but she's going left and right. And I'm trying to grab it. It would stop and then, juke and jive and continue left and right. And I said, you know what? Just give me the old model of the probe. That'll be fine. It'll hurt more. Who cares?
Sorry to say this, but I think we're going to have to put Sally down.
Well, how about, let's see, right down there near the lake, right there.
Oh, you mean literally? Okay, yeah, let's set her down by the river.
We can drop her down the river, and then we can go get a beer at that really bright light fucking bar down there. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get her rations too, which will be great. We'll steal her hoons, no problem.
Fucking Sally. Sally,
Shifty Sally.
the touched in the head alien creature.
Touched in the head alien creature.
Takes a lot of fuel to get this craft up off the fucking pad.
Yeah.
We would have saved money if we, didn't have to carry a 300-pound bolt.
What if E.T. was touched in the head? He was the touched in the head one that was on Earth.
He might have been, dude. They took off pretty fucking fast.
They left his ass.
Oh, yeah, they did, yeah.
He was just like, he seemed kind of simple, dude. He liked those,
Reese's Pieces?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Maybe I should just throw a bag of Reese's out in the back.
Yeah. So it was only until he put something together with our primitive technology to call them again that they went up, let's give him another shot. He might be all right. We need to be trained in a montage like 80s style.
Okay.
It's probably the best training song in history.
I think it is. I don't think anything compares to this for training.
No, I don't think so. Dude, if you can't train to this fucking song, you got problems.
I totally agree, man. Okay.
I want you to show me with this spread how you your husband's...
There was this thing, I guess, I don't know if it was during the Grammys or a commercial or something, but like Amy Schumer, Jack Black, and a bunch of weirdos were hanging out with Madonna, and they're playing Truth or Dare, and it's in black and white. She was trying to recreate the Truth or Dare thing. And she tells, and you know how Madonna has that kind of like assertive, like a dominatrix type of voice, like, take this and do that.
Yeah.
There's Amy Schumer, and Madonna grabs a bowl of like onion rings, like, but the chip kind, like Funyuns or something.
Yeah.
And is like, I want you to take this bowl and take one of those and show me how you lick your man's asshole.
What?
And then Amy Schumer's doing it, and then somebody dares Madonna to tongue kiss Jack Black, and he allows it to happen. I would have been like, no, I'm not fucking doing that. She was trying to be all naughty in her grandma age, like it's the Vogue days, and it was just disgusting.
Isn't Jack Black
and she looks
married
terrible
too?
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's a hall pass right there.
Would you though?
No, not. I told you a while before even the
not even for the fucking
phase.
story.
No, that's a nightmare.
No.
That is a nightmare. No,
I'm sorry.
It's out of proportion. It looks very scary, and I don't know what's wrong with you.
I think I'm being abducted or something weird. It doesn't look human, dude.
We do not train to be merciful here.
Mercy is for the weak.
That's right.
Sensei. You know that dude who played him?
John
who played the Sensei?
or whatever?
Yeah, no. You know what you need to do? You need to go right down to the courthouse and change your fucking name to Sensei. I 100% would do that, dude. I'm that crazy. You know, like if you're known for that, imagine being called Sensei everywhere.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, guess who's here? Who? Sensei.
That would be awesome.
Oh, fuck. If you said, who's here? John, whatever his name is. What?
Yeah.
He's like, ooh, who the fuck is that? Sensei. Oh, shit. Change your name to Sensei, bro. Like, if I became famous by being called Ashtar, I'll change my fucking name to Ashtar. I don't know if Nicolas Cage legally did that.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
His name isn't Nicolas Cage?
No, his last name is Coppola. He's Francis Ford Coppola's nephew.
Oh.
He's a Coppola dude. But he changed it because of some teacher he had. Last name was Cage, and he's into comic books. And he liked Johnny Cage, or one of those. It's a comic book dude.
Johnny Cage, okay.
He named his fucking kid Kal-El, which is Superman's born name.
He really did?
Yeah, he named his kid Kal-El after Superman.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I wonder if all of his other kids are fucking weirdly named.
That is crazy.
Oh, yeah. He has a million kids, dude. Weston Cage, Kal-El, Coppola Cage, August Francesca Coppola Cage.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Coppola Cage, is their first name is Coppola?
Well, he put in Coppola in like as a middle name type of thing.
Oh. Because they were like,
listen, Nikki, I need you to put Coppola in your kids' names. You can't just be calling him Cage.
Yeah.
Represent the family, Nikki.
Yeah, he's also the nephew of Talia Shire, which is really Talia Coppola.
that sounds so familiar, Talia Shire.
That's fucking Adrian from Rocky. She's a Coppola, dude. She's his sister. Do you know who Jason Schwartzman is? Remember him?
Yeah, I know who he is, but I don't know who he is.
He's a Coppola. He's Adrian's son, Talia Coppola.
What do they call Irish?
McFuck? I've heard McFuck.
Okay. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
You're a McFuck.
Kind of funny.
It is kind of like, all right, yeah, I am a McFuck. I am.
That's right. Uh-huh.
I like Dago, though.
Yeah, Dago's funny.
That's a good one. I don't feel offended by those at all. I embrace them.
No.
It's so weird how people get offended over shit.
Especially the real like pure blood, you know, that speak it. Their parents speak, you know. There's a story that Jim Brewer talks about that's fucking funny, where he was doing the Joe Pesci show on Saturday Night Live, and Joe Pesci requested a sit down with him. He was intimidating the fuck out of Jim Brewer. He's like, the first thing he says is,
"Let me ask you something. Are you Italian?"
And Brewer's like, "No." And he goes,
"Then what makes you think you can say guinea, daco, wop, huh? You think that's funny?"
And it just fucking went nuts, dude. It went crazy. Yeah, he thought he was going to get whacked, man. Because Pesci would hang out at Little Italy. He knew all the fucking mobsters. He was in a band, and then he was a waiter and shit like that down there. So I wouldn't fuck with that, dude. Yeah, go
Be
ahead.
right back. Think about what's next. So he says it's called being under pressure, faster. This is war, he says. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Every time with my fucking... It's like it keeps doing this.
That's the third time.
I know.
Good luck.
So I'm doing laundry, and I have about 25 minutes before I throw it in the dryer. So I'm like, I'll go get a coffee, and I'll get a hoon, too. So I go to the corner store, and, one of them is 75 cents. So I had a 10, and I pay him with the 10. Then he gives me back $19.25.
What?
Like as if I'd give him a 20. Because I know these dudes. Like I've been here for 17 years or whatever, 18 years, and I'm like, oh no, I gave you a 10, dude. You gave me an extra 10. He's like, oh bro, thanks, dude. So I fucking light my hoon. I cross the street, and there's all these like cars like double parked. I see people picking out flowers, and the people double park everywhere. But it was Valentine's Day, so who knows? So I'm crossing the fucking street, dude, and I look down and I see a 0 like on a bill.
Okay.
I'm like, what? I pick it up. It was $100, dude.
You got rewarded karmically.
That was within about 2 minutes time.
You got a reward for being a good person.
You think so?
You could have easily been like, I just made an extra
easily.
$9.
But I never even thought I would do that. I would never,
That was a total karmic reward.
I think so, because it was 2 minutes later.
That was immediate.
Yeah, maybe not even 2 minutes. I crossed the street, and there it was.
Wow, that's so fucking cool.
So what I do, get my coffee, go right to the weed store. Can I get some RS11, please? Yeah, we got one left. I'm like, what's going on tonight?
You just basically got a free bag of weed, and you probably had change to spare after that.
Yeah, and I rode my little scooter to the store, and I figure, the disaster usually comes home from her day, and there was a lot of shit I needed to make the peppers and onion chicken. I make sandwiches, and I'm like, I'll just go get it. So I hopped on my little scooter and rode around, and then I went and got all these groceries.
Wow.
So yeah, I found $100. That's the most I've ever found in my life. Do you want to go to 7-Eleven, dude? I'm just going to blast this. Is it okay?
I think I would weirdly be okay with this.
So you're okay if we go to 7-Eleven down 81 listening to old Superman?
Maybe for the first couple minutes.
Well, there is no couple minutes. It's 8.5 fucking minutes long. Do you like this part?
Okay. No, I'd start.
I like the part where it just goes,
Oh, yeah.
Like you hear that little... Yeah.
I think I'd start
go
losing
get me the
it.
fuck out of this car, dude.
I don't think I'd like it.
People would jump in the front seat, and somebody would pull me in the back, and somebody else would drive and throw that tape out the window.
Well, they go, what's wrong with you?
Yeah. Like, and listen to some of these comments. You're not going to fucking believe it. I can't.
Okay.
Are we nuts? Are we stupid? Or are we missing something? 39 years into the future, this still sounds like the future. This album really expanded my musical taste.
Really?
I discovered this piece in college in class. Since then, I use it to sleep every night. One of the most hauntingly beautiful pieces of music I've ever heard. I've been listening to it since its release, and I've never grown tired of it.
You know why? Because these are the people that never heard this.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, if I rolled up in the car and said, come on, Jay, let's go. I'm going to bring you down to the gas station.
I'd go, you need to kick up the bass, because the bass is going to be coming soon.
Like, we need to blow the speakers out on the way.
In the middle, when that bass kicks in, It's fucking just amazing. A plus plus
A
plus.
plus plus.
Hey, Yoko. I have to write with Paul tomorrow. Can you collapse my balls a bit?
Can I sing while I collapse your balls?
She's collapsing your balls, Jay.
Get off. Get off.
Come on. She's climaxing here.
Oh my God. I would suddenly not be excited anymore, and I would just push her off the bed and go, I think you're a banshee. John liked the Asian chicks.
Must be.
But, because remember that whole story about May Pang?
No.
Like there was this chick that was up for the weekend, and Yoko said go hang out with her. They were fighting, and John banged out this chick, May Pang, or I think her name was. But then he went back to Yoko.
No, I didn't know this.
Yeah, there's this whole. I think they're even making a documentary on her. I saw something.
Why didn't he stay
somewhere.
with May Pang?
I don't know. I gotta look at May Pang now. Who is she? But American former music. Oh, dude, she's fucking wow, much better, dude. May Pang on affair with John Lennon. Oh yeah, a new documentary called The Lost Weekend premiered at Tribeca.
Okay, I'm looking right now.
She's not mind-blowingly better. We would 100 times out of 100 pick her over Yoko. If you look at different pictures.
Oh yeah.
There's some where she looks glamorous. She's all done up. She looks pretty good.
Definitely better looking than Yoko. And he's in pictures with her. There's a lot of pictures with her.
Oh yeah. She's fucking partying and smiling with them.
Did you see May Pang?
But maybe she just couldn't collapse the ball, dude.
No, well, she couldn't probably scream like that. Maybe she was hitting octaves that was making the ball just with her screaming.
Like, John wakes up in the morning and she goes, ah, and he just goes,
That had to be it. That had to be it. But yeah, I'm looking.
This chick is definitely prettier than fucking,
I'm seeing her
she looks
made
more
up.
like a chick.
Yep. Yoko Ono looked like Captain Caveman at one point. She was Captain Caveman.
And he had a better voice.
Well, Maniacs, there you have it. This concludes the writing sessions.